All right, so this is the castor plant, and you harvest the castor seeds to make castor oil. Now, this thing have been done for over many years. Many people have been using the seeds to make the castor oil to sell. This is something that has been happening from even before I was born. At this present time, there are at least 4 or 5 people that I know of personally who make the oil to sell. But none of those people actually plant the castor plant to make the oil. What you see sometimes is people going in the bush and in all strange places to get the castor seeds. And in some cases, they even trespass people's property to harvest castor seeds. There was a sign that I saw a guy had on his land saying, leave my castor seeds alone, or something to that effect. And I'm saying that, all of that to say that we have to be more entrepreneurial. We need to be more effective in terms of what we do. Because if it is that some of us are actually producing the oil from the castor, making a living out of it, why is it that nobody or very few people can think of the idea of actually planting those things so that you can have it at your disposal? And you don't have to go into all strange places. You don't have to go into all holes. And these days, we have more snakes around than before in order to get those seeds. To me, it is a matter of common sense that you produce castor oil to sell. It is a matter of common sense to just plant those things so that you have them, you readily have them, you can just go get them and use them. But I do not understand. It seems like there is a problem that we have sometimes with actually starting things or doing things the right way. It is almost like people know what to do, but they refuse to do it. In other countries, people will plan those things. If they know that they actually use these things to make a living, they will find a way to have it more readily accessible to them. But somehow it's like a lot of the people that actually produce the castor oil, they're not getting the idea that they can actually get a piece of land and produce those things. And this doesn't take too long to produce. So I just see that we need to be thinking more. We need to think more of our survival, how to survive. Because I'm seeing sometimes in places like Guyana and Jamaica, it looks like the people have a desire to survive. It's like they have that will in them to imagine ways to survive, imagine ways to do things to advance their lives, to make life easier for themselves, to advance the economic situation. But somehow I'm seeing that is lacking in St. Lucia. And I wish that would be something that would develop among ourselves. We need to be more of a hustler nation. We need to think more of how to progress, more of how to make life easier for ourselves. Especially if you know that you're not a rich person. Your mind is supposed to be more active. And so some of the reasons why I think sometimes people spend too much time thinking of things that do not advance their cause. Do you spend too much time thinking about the deeply personal things about other people instead of thinking of how to make life easier for yourself? I think that's one of the problems. We need to think of how to move as a people, how to advance ourselves, how to make life less stressful, how to be more productive, instead of thinking of things that do not benefit you at all, like who is having sex with that one and who is doing that has nothing to do with you. We need to think more along the line of doing things, of thinking of ways to make life easier for ourselves, to be more progressive as a people, and to develop the things that we have at our disposal. Keep the fire burning.